Bears with a great performance Monday night in beating the Vikings, but a loss against Detroit would hand Chicago its first 10-loss season since Lovie Smith's first season. Jason Horowitz, glad to be with you here on the NFL Preview Show presented by Tyson Anytizers, the Lions and the Bears from Detroit. Let's bring NFL.com's Pat Kirwan joining us this week, Week 17 from Naples, Florida.
Jason.
Pat, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Let's ask you this about Chicago. Should what happened Monday night anger Bears fans that it wasn't there all year, or should it get them excited for what could be next season?
Well, I don't think it should anger them. They'll be angry Bear fans. I know a bunch of them that are. But the truth of the matter is there are so many issues they got to solve. And I think once they solve them, get that offensive line fixed because they can't run the ball without that offensive line, and then take care of some things on defense. Remember, this is a team that lost Brian Urlacher for the season. They shouldn't be angry. They should be excited about the future. They got a glimpse of what Jay Cutler looks like when things go right. So I think they should be more excited than mad.
Yeah, tied a career high with his 4 touchdown passes in the game against the Vikings, the last coming in overtime. But, Pat, having said that, with Lovie Smith's job in jeopardy, I guess, especially with everything being going on in Chicago, they're going to miss the playoffs for a 3rd straight year. Does it matter what happens in Detroit in terms of a win or a loss in terms of his job status?
You know, I think the media's played to this Lovie Smith job security issue, and I understand why, because we get a lot of firings every year. But there are so many issues that are going to probably protect Lovie Smith from being fired. Number one, got a lot of time left on his contract. The Bears traditionally don't like to pay out that money to someone who's not coaching the team. Number two, you're going to watch a lot of owners, Jason, in the next few weeks not fire their coach because without a CBA, they're unsure of the future here, and they're talking about firing, but they won't do it. I think Lovie Smith will be back, and they're going to fix some of those problems. They don't have a lot of draft picks. They may have to use a future pick, kind of like Carolina did last year, to go get a left tackle because right now, really, they need to get a right tackle. Williams could play over on the left side.
Yeah, the Lions are going to have picks, and it could be the number 1 pick. If they lose this ball game and the Rams win theirs, then the Lions most likely will have the number 1 pick for a 2nd straight season. In any case, they'll pick somewhere between 1 and 3 here, Pat, with whatever happens this weekend. What is their number 1 need?
Well, look, they have their quarterback, they have their tight end, they like their running game. They'll get another running back in the middle of the draft, but they need to fix this defense. They've already given up 457 points this year, 31 passing touchdowns. So they got to get good up front in the run defense, and that guy better also be able to rush the passer. I think we're talking about Sue, the big defensive tackle from Nebraska. If they could get him, they're on their way to solving their problems. Remember, Jimmy Schwartz had Albert Haynesworth. That's what he's used to having inside, and man, does he need a guy like that right now.
All right, Pat Kirwan, thank you very much, sir. Happy New Year. Enjoy the sunshine of Florida, my friend.
Take care. You see the snow we got going on, Jason?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, no.
It's over my shoulder, too. Pat Kirwan, thank you very much. For more on this game, keep it right here with CBSSports.com. That'll do it for your NFL Preview Show presented by Tyson Anytizers, the meaty good man snack. Take care, folks.